A reading from the Holy Gospel according to John, chapter 5, verses 17 to 33. The passage is taken from the Message version of the Bible. But Jesus defended himself. "My Father is working straight through, even on the Sabbath. So am I." That really set them off. The Jews were now not only out to expose him, they were out to kill him. Not only was he breaking the Sabbath, but he was calling God his own Father, putting himself on a level with God. So Jesus explained himself at length. "I'm telling you this straight. The Son can't independently do a thing, only what he sees the Father doing. What the Father does, the Son does. The Father loves the Son and includes him in everything he is doing. But you haven't seen the half of it yet. For in the same way that the Father raises the dead and creates life, so does the Son. The Son gives life to anyone he chooses. Neither he nor the Father shuts anyone out. The Father handed all authority to judge over to the Son, so that the Son will be honored equally with the Father. Anyone who dishonors the Son dishonors the Father, for it was the Father's decision to put the Son in the place of honor. It's urgent that you listen carefully to this. Anyone here who believes what I'm saying right now and aligns himself with the Father, who has in fact put me in charge, has at this very moment the real lasting life and is no longer condemned to be an outsider. This person has taken a giant leap from the world of the dead to the world of the living. It's urgent that you get this right. The time has arrived, I mean right now, when dead men and women will hear the voice of the Son of God, and hearing will come alive. Just as the Father has life in himself, he has conferred on the Son life in himself, and he has given him the authority simply because he is the Son of Man to decide and carry out matters of judgment. Don't act so surprised at all of this. The time is coming when everyone dead and buried will hear his voice. Those who have lived the right way will walk out into a resurrection life. Those who have lived the wrong way into a resurrection judgment. I can't do a solitary thing on my own. I listen, then I decide. You can trust my decision because I'm not out there to get my own way, but only to carry out orders. If I were simply speaking on my own account, it would be an empty, self-serving witness. But an independent witness confirms me, the most reliable witness of all. Furthermore, you all saw and heard John, and he gave expert and reliable testimony about me, didn't he? The Gospel of the Lord.
Let us now listen to a short reflection on the Holy Gospel according to St. John chapter 5, verses 17 to 30. As the Father, so the Son. Through his miracles, particularly his miracles on the Sabbath, Jesus redefined the common understanding that God's creative work climaxed on the sixth day of creation and rested on the seventh day. By defying the popular notion of the Sabbath, Jesus challenged the religious leadership's attempt to restrict God's saving mercy. The Sabbath needs to be understood as a joyful celebration of all the mighty works God has already done and a hope-filled longing for all that is still to be. Jesus cured a disabled man and strengthened his life experience, and his healing activity was a reflection of God's life-giving grace. Jesus introduces to us the true face of God as the God who gives life, even on the Sabbath. It went against the teaching of religious scholars who believed that God was a strict taskmaster who would punish people who didn't adhere to religious principles. Jesus wants to correct this misconception. Both the first reading from Isaiah and the Gospel of John reveal the true nature of God. Through Isaiah, God speaks as a mother, the one who nurses us at her breast, comforts, takes pity on us, and thinks of us always. In the Gospel, Jesus speaks of God as the Father, the one who teaches the Son how to do things and delights when others honor the Son. And in Jesus, we have the perfect profile of a son or daughter who delights in being loved, who loves, respects, obeys, learns from the Father, and gives him honor for everything one has received. Jesus has such a secure attachment to the Father, and he is eager to share with us his sonship so that his Father will be our Father as well.